Hey guys, it's Ashley with Love's Intuition Tarot, and welcome. So for today's video, it's going to be a little bit different because I want to teach you guys how to make your own very simplified and very easy tarot deck like I have done in the past. I wouldn't even necessarily call it a tarot deck. A deck to help you talk to spirit, help you talk to God, help you talk to your guides. If you could imagine reading a sentence, okay, think of it like this, right? What I'm going to teach you how to make is like, have you ever seen on Facebook when they're like, oh, let autocorrect finish your sentences? It'll be like that, and you have to interpret what it says. It's like simplified, broken English, but God and Spirit can talk to you within that. So, number one, if you are seeing this message and going, I want to do this, then this is your cue that God has messages for you, definitely, and you should be doing this. All you really need is a regular deck of cards. And so what I did is on each of the cards, I have a different word. When I made mine, it was a random thought. God gave me a thought to do it. And I originally made this side first. I have double the lighting. I have words on each side of this too, but I like this side better now. Basically, I sat down with a blank deck and I took a marker and I told myself, I said, okay, I'm not going to think hard. I'm going to pick like the first word that comes to my head every time I pick up a card. I'm just going to quickly write it. I didn't want to think too hard. I wanted them to be essentially God's words. This is actually like probably close to 2 decks or like a deck and a half. I know for sure this isn't just a regular deck. I suggest too putting words that are opposites from each other. I will tell you some of the words, and then I'll do some too and teach you how I do it. So I have the word hurt, I have the word God, I have the word now. So like you want timing words, you want people words, him, her, it, them, now, later. I have ones that say like in a week, not for a while, yes and no. I have the word teach, whole, like something that's complete. The word move, there's yes, them, stay, her, it, find, fix, soon, here and there are good ones, end, change, astrology, money, stable, next, gone, goal, lessons, burdens, wrong, learn, bad, choice, fate, divine, not for a while now. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, and there's a ton. In this form or fashion, God can then essentially guide you down a path that will lead you to an understanding. I find that it's best to do it the way I do. This tells stories because it's one word at a time. You want a story to come out. So you see what I'm saying? You want a sentence to come out, basically. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys like how I do it and what it kind of looks like to try and read this way. I usually like to let cards come out, but I'm sure you could just flip too. Whatever way feels right intuitively to you is the way you should do it. Okay, so basically the words that came out were rising, fix, and hurt. So basically, and then I always look at the bottom card too. This is about something that is wrong, something that has been wrong, something, you know what I mean? The card on the bottom is like an overall. So it's what the whole topic is about. It's saying something has been wrong, but it's rising to fix hurt. So fixing hurt in the world is what is rising because there is something wrong. You see how this is going? It's like broken English autocorrect, missing words in the middle. You just kind of have to figure out what words, go in the middle for you and what makes sense. Really soon, things will be stable. Really soon and stable are the words. You see what I'm saying? It's already forming something that actually makes sense. It's going to be perfect. So don't stop. So don't stop. Do you see what I'm saying? Like thousands, or not thousands, but there's like probably 100 words here, and we're getting some good ones. And you will too. So, you know, let God pick your words. Let God tell you, you know, it's almost like going into meditation state and then writing the first words that come into your head as you're doing this. It is off, the divine in him. That's like a twin message. That's masculine energies. It is off, the divine in him, meaning like the masculine energies in this planet cannot access the divine in the same way the feminine can. Know and that here, not for a while. So know and that here. It's almost like you might, sometimes you may have to rearrange the words. You only want to do that in small sequences though. Don't go like trading a word from 18 words away. Like that doesn't make sense. Then it's just you making stuff up. But in all reality, it just said it's off, the divine in him. So no and that here. So that's saying like that is not going to end here. No and not. You may have to like sometimes, you know what I mean? It's like saying that does not end here, not for a while, because things are slow. So it's essentially saying that in the here and now, it's still slow. I don't know how else to say it for the divine and the masculine to turn on. Wow. Okay. We still had the not for a while card, and now we have the fast card. So it's like saying not for a while until things move faster on the masculine side. So if you are wanting to know about your twin, like God will definitely tell you about like your twins. He tells me about the whole collective because this is like my job now. But do you see what I'm saying? It can be personal too. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So since I have double-sided cards, you can't see what this one says, but this one says the power of heaven. The one side I wrote power and the other side I wrote heaven. And the cards I got for this side were God now. Like God now has the power of heaven. And it's an easy thing to, oh, so I love this. Okay, so these cards, I'm looking at the backs of them too. You can't see it because of this lighting, but it says it's an easy thing to give the reverse to the queens, to the feminines. The key, wow. The key is stability, is to be stable. Wow. And for that to happen, you have to do your lessons. You understand, guys? Like in all reality, this is what I do that you see me do in with the regular tarot cards too. I have very similar ways that I understand those cards in the format of this. This is like the most simplified way of doing that. And so if you want to give this type of reading a try, God can definitely talk to you like this. And he's made it clear to me for some reason today that he would like to talk to you, a lot of you, more this way. So that you two can communicate as easily as possible, and it won't feel as much as if you're trying to interpret the entire world. You understand what I'm saying? Like trying to interpret what's happening in reality rather than just trying to read something. This will be a lot easier for you to hear, you know, God's messages. Because he's going to make you perfect, and he's perfect, and he's going to teach you how to do all that now, how to become perfect now. Whoa, how to become perfect now. Yes. The card in the back was yes. Yes, things are painful. Yes, things are painful. Yes, painful. The reason why is the next card. I got the why card. Yes, painful. Why is because, wow, locked down, love on. Meaning that what is turned on. Do you remember? Wow, okay. Remember how I just said earlier that the masculine's divinity is turned off? What is turned on is that their love is locked down. Yes, things are painful. The reason why is because love is locked down. This is on the back. I flipped it over by accident. This is why God is rebuilding. That's the words on these cards. Why rebuild? That's why God is rebuilding. And your person will be a master soon. You can't see my freaking cards. They will be a master soon. And it'll be an easy thing. Again, it'll be an easy thing to give the feminine the reverse at that point because of this power of heaven. You see how this works? I know my messages are very broad because I made my cards that way, but who knows how it'll come out for you. I would definitely love to hear in the comments if you guys plan on trying this, and then also your results. So yeah, definitely let me know. I definitely think you should be trying this. Click follow, click like, click subscribe. Personal reading info is in the description box, all of that. I love you guys.